Gosh, it is finally here. This moment in time has been a God nudge, a dream, uh, what does this all mean? For decades. And here we are. Welcome to Soul Sisters. And I am one of two of us. My name is Kim. And we thought it would be really important before we really dove into our intent with this platform is to kind of give you a little backstory, if you will, because the backstory is what leads us to this moment in time moving forward. So, to give you a little bit of a glimpse, in my 30s, I had the perfect life, perfect job, beautiful family, incredible house and cars. Everything was perfect. But we all know that's not always the case, or rarely the case. And in my 40s, it began to crack. That glass house began to crack. And it's first started with cracks, I would say mid 40s. And that was the introduction of mental health crises with not only my husband, but then my son. And as we began to wrap our arms around what clinical depression looked like, what a bipolar diagnosis looked like, the med merry-go-round that goes with all of that, we were sadly led into the world of addiction with our son. And as a family, we fought very openly and hard together as a family. We had years of sobriety and recovery until we did not. And after a 10-year fight, we lost our son, Danny, at 27 years old. Through that unbelievable grief and horror and worst nightmare, we also were blessed to enter the world of organ donation and now live a life with a donor recipient of our son's heart, which launched us into the organ recovery, donation, and recipient world. As we have advocated for that, and as we've talked about addiction, and finally getting our arms wrapped around grief and fighting back for life and to find joy again, in 2021, and we all know what happened during that period of time. In 2021, I sat in front of a doctor who said, "I'm sorry to tell you, but you have a rare genetic lung disease and there is no cure. And at this point, it's eaten up over half of your lungs. We will start you on a maintenance to try to keep you off the transplant table as long as you possibly can be." And I will tell you out loud many times, I said, "Are you kidding me, God? Haven't I done enough?" But what I've understood through all of these is where there was, I thought a period was actually a comma because it was leading me to be able to handle something else. So a year after this diagnosis, in a scan, I had a doctor say, "What's that? Is somebody watching that?" And come to find out, I have another genetic blessing and I have an ascending aortic aneurysm. Now, as a nurse, I thought, well, isn't this interesting? Am I going to die slowly or am I going to have a quick one? But what I learned and what I've settled into, and thanks to my father who said to me, "Kim, nobody's going to get out of here alive. Just learn to do it well." And that has been the fight. And so what I thought was what I thought was a period, what I thought was a period, what I thought was a period were actually commas that lead me here and doing this alongside my sister. So we are so excited to have you be a part of just walking life with peace and joy and a whole lot of laughter, because don't we all need that? Y'all, I cannot wait to get to know you better. And thanks for walking alongside us, Soul Sisters. Okay, how do I stop this? There we go.